is Kristen Evans. I'm owner of the Booksmith. Welcome tonight to a really interesting topic. I think is it Oulipo? Is it Oulipo? That's good, okay. I had a little bit of high school French, so Oulipo. You know, when we looked at purchasing a bookstore in San Francisco, it wasn't totally, you know, intuitive, slam dunk decision on our part. But the idea of bookstores as community spaces, places where people come together to have conversations about books, was really something that we saw that was beyond the traditional function of a bookstore, which is just a great place to buy a book. And so one of the things that I spent a lot of time thinking about are literary communities. And I think last night we had the graphic novel literary lesbian community for Alison Bechdel. Tomorrow night I think we'll have the literary clown community for the Literary Clown Foolery Show. And tonight I'm really pleased that we have, what do I call it, our book reviewers and literature. I'm not
clown.
And on a topic of a literary community. Let me first do quick introductions. I'll start with John McMurtrie, who is the editor of the San Francisco Chronicle Book Review section. He's been that editor since 2008, and in his capacity, he corrals a quality list of book reviewers every week and oversees one of the country's last pull-out book section reviews in a U.S. metro paper. Since he's taken over, he has launched the edition of Top Shelf Picks, which we participate in a couple times a year, of picks from Bay Area independent bookstores. He's, I think, a one-man operation. He solicits reviews, shelves advances, oversees payments, and since he's taken over, really kept the book section very vital.
Who told you all that?
I'll tell you afterwards. I have my secret agents, the Chronicle. Let's see, Scott Esposito is sitting next to him. Scott has been blogging at Conversation Reading since 2004. He's the editor of online publications for the San Francisco Center for the Art of Translation. He has run a book group for the Booksmith for off and on over time. He's a consultant on translated literature for several different presses. He's also the editor-in-chief for the Quarterly Conversation and online periodical of book reviews and essays, and he has a forthcoming book, The End of Oulipo, an attempt to exhaust the movement, with Lauren Elkin as his co-author, to be published by Zero Books, which I thought was an appropriate name for the publisher. Also on the panel tonight, we have Robin Sloan, a writer and media inventor, a Snark Market collaborator, a Twitter habitué, and the author of Mr. Penumbra's 24-hour bookstore. We also have Matthew Zapruder. He is the author of 3 collections of poetry, including the recent Come All You Ghosts, which was selected as one of this year's top 5, not this year's, 2010's top 5 poetry books by Publishers Weekly. He's an editor at Wave Books and a member of the permanent faculty of the Low Residency MFA in Creative Writing at UCR Palm Desert. And finally, our author tonight, Daniel Levin Becker, is reviews editor for The Believer and has been a member of Oulipo since 2009. He's a Fulbright scholar and author of Many Subtle Channels in Praise of Potential Literature. Please, everyone, help me in welcoming our